we got the STURNIOLO triplets, and they're ranking their own career. And it's time. Let's hop into some real reactions, because I know that that's what you're all here for. So let's check out what also full beard Matt thinks of this, right? Looks like James Blunt, the dude. Or it's just some guitarist.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. But what are we doing here?
Wow.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the STURNIOLO Triplets YouTube channel. It's been so
That's the fourth. No, that's the fourth BG.
long since we filmed a video.
Fifth.
Because we were
Three brothers. Oh, but BG's had way more members that were also behind the camera. The whole band and whatnot.
just on tour and all that other jazz.
So yeah, cut the four, cut the three. But definitely the BG on. Then one of the members and then on the camera, right? Showing the music video.
But today we're back and we're making a tier list on different categories. Let's fucking go!
Oh.
We are going to be ranking a bunch of different things in a bunch of different categories on our custom tier list, including the top of the tier list being incredible, major, mid, trash, and then the bottom tier is mega mid. What would you rank? Have you ever been to your brother surprising you with a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts a minute away from the house?
But was it crispy? Right. You guys told me also that Nick was posting the bearded Mad last week when they didn't post their Friday video to maybe ease the pain that there's no Friday video. But yeah, the STURNIOLO Triplets fans were very pleased with the full beard Mad here. And I told you all, they also can pull off the full beard, right? Also with the mustache part, even though he got a very thin mustache that he went for, right? He shaved off the whatever 70% of it or 50%. But you see, bro, it even gives a little bit of a different vibe when he got this mustache, right? Because he had the cheeks and jaw beard a few times already. Maybe also with this length, maybe a little bit shorter. But you see, when the mustache makes it makes the full whatever acoustic guitar musician thing work, bro. Whatever, even a rock star maybe. But definitely James Blunt vibes, bro.
No! Stop! Where would you rank that? Are you that ass? Where would you rank that? Like, incredible! On our list. Honestly, I'm putting it in mid only because... Incredible! What the fuck? Dude, cheers.
Duh, the Krispy Kreme donuts.
Alright, guys! We're about to rank stuff.
Choke.
Oh my god.
Swallow, bro.
Alright, guys, we're about to go rank the categories. We'll see you at the tier wall!
Sugar rush hitting right away. Boy is getting the sugar right into his bloodstream. So the tier wall topic for today's STURNIOLO Triplets career moments. But just imagine Chris also growing a beard and Nick, bro. They could start a band. Maybe like some folk music, I don't know. They could start something. When it comes to the looks.
Alright, number one. Chester. Whenever something like that happens, it blows up, it blows.
Bro, there was a picture that did Chris the dirtiest in his life, bro.
In my mind, because it's like, that was so... Like, we saw that frame in our YouTube video and didn't think anything of it. It's definitely above mid. It's like here. It was like a major moment. No. Like, it's not like pivotal, like it's not cool. It's not impressive. I think it's like not major. I think it's mid.
But it's definitely part of the lore, bro. You can't argue with this. It's definitely a part of the lore.
It is mid. Matt to the A Boogie audios on TikTok. Holy shit. Where's the tape? No, chill. No, stop! You can't. We have to discuss. I think this is...
Okay, now the audio's a little bit fluctuating here.
Incredible. I think it was an incredible, pivotal move. I think that everything changed. The earth shook. What? Mega mid. Trash. No, God, I'm like starting to feel physical pain. I'm so scared. Is it the same vibe?
And also... Nor says he's too pretty for that beard. She will keep saying it. She can't see it suiting Chris or Matt more. Chris or Nick, she's saying, yeah. She said it also, yeah, in the beginning of the show, not when she was there before. She said, and she says, she's watching it now. You meant like your first time also reacting to it, watching it, or? And Nora says that. And Nora says, yeah, they are triplets, but Matt's features are more delicate, so they kind of get lost in all the facial hair. So Nora is essentially saying, boy, don't hide your beautiful face, she's saying, and behind those hairs in your face.
When we were Twitch streaming and they thought I was jerking off, but I was just
what?
out my hands.
Oh, this edging?
Chat.
Yeah, this in the chat said he's actually. We just had this today in one of Miguel's Anna's edited compilations he sent in. To like the very last one we're gonna do, right? He's edging on the Twitch stream.
I was jerking off, but I was just warming up my hands.
You can't argue that it's giving a certain. It's drawing a certain picture.
Yeah, I'm cold.
One more time.
Warming up my hands.
Also viciously, bro. You hear the balls smack him, bro.
Chad, I'm cold.
One more time. Last time now, okay? The very last time. Then we continue.
I was just warming up my hands.
Slap.
I kind of agree. Like, that was just really funny. It was incredibly ridiculous. That's a mega mid. Get your mind out of the gutter. Blonde Nick. That's not really for me to decide. Okay, I have a couple thoughts here. Let's hear it. I think the initial pivot was fun, like going from brown hair to blonde hair. But I think that there's a photo of me at Laray's birthday party where my hair was literally orange and I looked like Ronald McDonald.
Orange? Ooh. At Laray's birthday party it was, right?
Birthday party where my hair was brown hair to blonde hair. But I think that there's a photo of me at Laray's birthday party where my hair was literally orange and I looked like Ronald McDonald. And that was a mega mid moment.
Ron McDonald quote here, bro. Or the comparison, bro. That's a wild one.
It was like, but then I think that photo that you have was peak, where I was like, wow, I look incredible as a blonde. But then,
oh, wow, okay, ooh, cool. Also the background. Look at this, bro. Also the fence, right? What it does for the picture, right? The fence a little bit like, diagonally, going along the picture. Then the trees, the horizon, and the mountain and the sun. That's cool. The aesthetic of the picture, right? And then also like how Nick positions himself to use this background. Pretty cool, bro. That's cool. The shot is very beautiful. The nature also and the location.
I think that photo that you have was peak, where I was like, wow, I look incredible as a blonde, but then it grew out and it started to look bad. I think the more it grew out, the better it looked. I agree.
I also have to say it was giving more the surfer look, right? When he had also little the brown roots and whatnot. Giving more surfer chill. It was pretty cool. I also liked it when it was grown out.
I would say major because it's also like in triplethood to like break that bond of looking like it was an individuality step. Yes. It was. I would say that
it wasn't just a phase, mom.
That was major. I'd agree. Major moves, Nick. Good agree.
Respect.
World-renowned debate heard across the universe. If this is middle part, Matt. No, it's not. Okay. I hope that's in there. But it's a close second. Let's see.
Is Nick going for a mullet again? A little bit. He may starting to grow it like that a little bit. It looks a little bit, right? A little bit more on the back, or it just looks like this in the frame.
Boston versus LA.
What?
Like, holy shit. I understand that it was like pivotal.
Yeah,
I think it was like, to me, trash.
What is like Boston versus LA? We haven't reacted to this. And also Nora says, oh, this one edging on streams, that was wild. And I was ayo, what? Ain't no way. Nora says she means out of context. It does look like this. She's saying she sees it a little bit here.
Trash, like, to the fans, I understand how it could have survived at like a mid-level.
I think this is a good mid-level.
Yeah, I think that's actually good. It was just mid.
No, I don't mind the debate. I think that I like how much Boston is in always conversation, because to me it is an important part.
Yeah, I agree.
Or maybe they had a video where they were debating, what city you got more love, LA or Boston?
And I'm happy.
Like, I would hate to just be like, oh, I live in LA and never talk about my home.
I agree. I like that people like that we're from Boston.
I agree.
I think it's pretty major. But I think that the whole debate and discussion is mid.
Correct.
Yeah.
But like Boston in general, that would be the first
incredible.
Yeah. Correct.
What pisses me off though, and is not true, is I saw someone and they were like, how OG of a fan of the Triplets are you? And they were like, I remember when they were the Boston Boys. And I was like, what are you saying? And they're saying, like, they're claiming that, like, our YouTube channel name
like we were the
used to, like, not be, like,
Boston Boys.
Yeah, like, never happened. Never. We were STURNIOLO Triplets from the moment our YouTube career started.
Well, no, it was Nick STURNIOLO, and then it was STURNIOLO Triplets, but nothing
never Boston Boys.
Never.
OG Twitch streams in my room.
Never.
Oh, there was. Oh, we saw this in a compilation, I think, right? Never Say Never. Some parts when we were jumping around over the couch or whatnot, and we're wrestling or whatnot. We saw this.
Talk shit about Mr. Worldwide like that.
Bro, they're already there. They're the young ones, bro. Was it even 2021 that we haven't even touched yet? This year of the lore. And Alice says, "Oh yeah, it's because people say LA changed them, and say they missed the Boston trips." Oh, we had this in the past. We guys, we mentioned this. We were also talking about this on the live video show, and so it was Boston versus LA. Oh, okay. So they didn't make a video about this. Even they were more like addressing. They were addressing what the fandom was talking about. That's the moment they picked here, right? They didn't make a specific video to make a little bit of a debate. Okay. Nora says she doesn't know if it changed them, but she do miss the car videos. Get back in the car, she's saying. That's a good keyword, because one of my guys, Barbie, she also asked me, "Hey, what is your favorite type of stereo triplets videos, right?" And because we saw like they do vlogs and the podcast and the car videos, or like sit down videos. We said like, right, kitchen videos, just sitting down, or car videos, this type of stationary. And I was like, okay, that's a good question. I have to think about it. Miguel Barbie said it's vlogs. I was like, oh yeah, I see the vlogs. Very cool, right? They show a lot and whatnot. I have podcasts. We hear a lot of stuff. They're inviting guests. They really go into depth certain things. But when I took my time and thought about it, really, I was really thinking about the moments where I had the biggest laughs and was very funny and all that. And it was some sort of also, let's say, with a period pain simulator. It was a vlog, right? It was a vlog. But when I also looked at all the other stuff, what we saw, because some of you guys said it was their favorite reaction we made so far of the show. Or let's say one of you guys showed one of their loved ones as a first UDYZYZ show reaction to the Stereo Troops. They showed them this reaction we made to the period pain simulator to put them on the UDYZYZ show. She told me, and because probably it's her favorite one, and she was like, "This one is just hilarious," and it was crazy funny. It was crazy funny. But when I look like all the Stereo Troops reaction we made, right? And I had to pick, right? What's your favorite type of Stereo Troops reaction videos? Like this sit-down videos, right? Kitchen, car, couch, whatever. Vlogs or podcasts. I have to also say the car videos for me, because there were so many funny hot takes and crazy things they did in the car. And for me, I also think about what's the reason you did this. That is your favorite videos for Stereo Triplets. And what are they doing in this that makes it your favorite type of Stereo Triplets videos? And I came to this conclusion that, at least I got this impression, that like the car for the triplets is like something like their crazy kingdom, where they can rule with all their craziness, right? In the house, we had some videos where it's like, when Nick said, hey, not that loud, right? Hey, the neighbors will think we're crazy. We're trying to unalive someone, right? In the vlogs, they're outside, walking around restaurants, on the street. They don't want to be too crazy and wild. But in the car, no one can tell them nothing. They go at night at a pretty abandoned parking lot, and they just come completely nuts and wild, right? They just let their craziness off the leash and completely express themselves in the most craziest way they want. And that's the funny thing, because they really can and allow themselves to completely let it out in this setting. And I think that's this unique entertaining factor to the car videos of them, right? What I call their kingdom. They do whatever they want to. That's their castle, right? And they're the king of their castle, do whatever they want. They don't have any neighbors in the car. They don't hear any people in another store listening to them, what they do, or walking by. They're walking by the car, but they don't care. Okay, Nick, scared for his life, but you know what it is. They not always people walking by. Most of the time, they're not people at all, and it's at night, and there's some in their bubble, you know. They can go completely nuts there, and that's the funny thing. There was also explanation that I found for myself why it's the funniest to me, or my favorite. Right, all vlogs can be very funny, as I already said. The period pain simulator or the podcasts are so engaging. We had like half an hour, 45 minutes, even an hour-long conversation in the chat, because it was so engaging. What they talked about, we had our own conversation with you guys and guys. You see, it had its own beauties, right? Their own beauty. Or the zoo vlog, all the animals, was cool to see what they do. But again, if I had someone ask me, it would be the car videos, for this very reason that I said. It's just like their crazy kingdom of letting everything out what they got in them. It's hilarious.
The microphone and camera quality
were so
Trash.
ass and
Trash.
terrible.
But the vibes were good.
The vibes were insane. I have to be honest here.
Why?
It's the closest to incredible we have so far.
Are you dead
Really?
serious
In
now?
my opinion, and this
Yeah.
is like peak like filming content, and mom and dad could also come into the room and yell at us.
So the live streams. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
must
really fun. I'd say this is major.
I have when Matt sneezed.
He said they can come in and scream at him. Did they do this once?
And
Or was this a risk?
the world.
Oh, Matt sneeze. Ugh, right, the flags. Me and Alice, we had this conversation last time. We reacted to the sneezing video recently. And she also talked about this one fan account that turned to a hate account. That was called even Mad Sneezing.
Incredible.
On TikTok.
How do we feel about
I
that?
think that car video, like the topic of discussion and the humor, one of my favorites.
Oh, it was legendary.
Like I think Matt sneezing and this video concept was incredible. Matt, no. It's not Mega Mid.
That and this are equivalent to me.
No, yeah, you're actually right. You're actually so
Mega
right.
Mid overlooked.
You're actually
Mega
so
Mid.
right, Matt. You're so right.
Can I pay with my looks? Burger King tip.
Oh, that must be incredible, bro. That must be incredible. Tell me, show me someone or tell me someone who ever pulled this off. What Nick did here. Paid with his looks for a full Burger King order for 3 people, I think. I haven't met anyone who was able to pull this off or even tried it. But it showed Nick was able to. That must be incredible.
Talk. How do we feel? We're in the Burger King drive-thru. I record the lady, and Nick goes, "Can I pay with my looks?"
And
she
she
goes,
laughed me.
"Yes."
I said, yeah.
Didn't have to pay.
I think I paid for like a $40 meal with my looks.
No, it was a drink. It was one drink.
Oh, okay. Hey, bro, don't try to turn down my light, bro. Okay, it was just a drink. Hey, bro, but still, hey, show me someone who did this at a Burger King, not at a bar, right? Making for the bartender or whatever, right? Show me this at a drive-thru, bro.
Thank you. Can I pay with my looks? Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Your money? Oh. It fucking worked. I just paid my looks at Burger King.
I don't think that this reaches
Yeah,
incredible.
must.
Definitely
I think
not.
this is a major moment.
Okay, not okay. And also, Alice says her favorite is they do their vlogs. She's saying, and Nora says you need to check some of the old car videos too. There are a lot of iconic ones. We are in the year 2022 right now. We got this reverse chronological approach, right? We started from 2024 and all the new videos that came since then. Then we went to 2023, right? We checked all the 24s, then 2023. Now we opened up 2022. So if you got any recommendations, Nora, you know how it goes, right? YouTube, comment, Instagram, DM, Twitter, DM, or Discord server message. Appreciate your input, Nora. And then at some point also we can jump into the 2021 as we got all of them checked. In terms of recommendations, we checked those. And Alice says her favorite reaction you did was the period pain 1-2. Okay. She was also present there. We got Coraline was there. She was the one putting her cousin on the video. And Alice was also present there. That was maybe one of the whatever iconic moments also of the UDYZYZ show so far. The period pain simulator reaction we made of the stereo triplets. And Nora says, unless you have seen them all already, of course. Well, depends. Maybe you got some we haven't reacted to yet, Nora. You can check the playlist on YouTube if there's anyone we haven't reacted to. But they're all bro. I think they're even already 24 or even 30. I think even maybe 30 videos of the stereo triplets we haven't uploaded. And Nora says she remembers hanging out in the car late at night with her sister, and it was always fun in the car. It's just a reminder of those times so much. So they're kind of nostalgic for even. Okay, cool. Nora can really deeply relate to this. That's cool. And I says, bro, how did that work? That's crazy with this one woman, right? This one girl at the drive-in. And she says there's still some 2023 ones you gotta do. Yes, but the thing is, it was like those 2023 and 2024 recommendations came in after we opened up 2022, right? And you guys say, whoa, now it popped up in my head. I got 2023 and 2024. I was like, okay, cool, make it. We can then do those also, right? And until we then got all of them checked, we can get into 2021. And Alice says there's so many 2024 you haven't done. Yeah, because they weren't recommended at that time. It was, again, as soon as we opened up 2022, we guys were like, oh, wait, we got more for 2024, 2023. But it was already opened up 22, right? But still, we can do the 2023 and 2024 at the given right time. So appreciate your input, me guys and guys.
I think it was mid.
What? I think it was mid.
Nobody else has ever done that.
It was shocking, but it wasn't.
You bargained a free drink.
You paid with your looks.
Just imagine, right? Not saying it is like that, but just again, fictional rabbit hole we're going down. Let's say this lady, this girl, whoever was there at the drive-thru. Let's say it was Nick, right? And got his full meal for $40, and he was just asking for the drink, right? And let's dive into the head of the girl, right? Just fictionally. Let's say there was a very last time working at this McDonald's, it was, I think, right? At this fast food restaurant. It was the very last day, and maybe also she hated this place, right? And the manager was really a very rude person, and always lecturing her and screaming at her. And she was like, well, okay, last day, I'm just gonna do my last shift here, and I'm gone here. Or this dirt hole, right? And then Nick is there, right? Very nice. And hey, can I pay with my looks? And she said, like, you know what? Maybe even thought he is good looking or not. But maybe also it was the thought, like, you know what? I hate this place. And you know what? I don't care. It's my last day. Yeah, you can have your drink for free. Bye. Like, you know what? Yeah, I don't care. He can have his drink. I won't be here tomorrow again. This place, right? Maybe it was like this, right? Or not. But that's also what I like to just sometimes think about something that could be the case. Or you just really thought, hey, that's a young man looking good and is some sort of a little bit cocky and it's fun. Hey, well, I'm going to give him that role, right? Whatever it was. She will know.
Yes. Yeah, you guys can go major if you want.
This is a major moment. That's major for me.
I'm happy you guys think it was major.
Brandy Candy screaming and interrupting me in the live.
That was an incredible.
That was incredible.
I think like that's the thing too is I think people were like so upset by that and they're like people need to learn tour theater etiquette.
What the Candy?
Major for me.
I'm happy you guys think it was major.
Brandy Candy screaming and interrupting me in the live.
Brand new Candy? In the live stream it was? I don't know.
That was an incredible.
That was incredible.
I think like that's the thing too is I think people were like so upset by that and they're like people need to learn tour theater etiquette, whatever. I thought it led to an incredible funny moment and I loved that show. It was probably one of my favorite shows of the entire tour. I'd
Surprise
say incredible
party
moment.
I would say incredible. I think.
And Cindy says, like when they did Matt's room. The balloon? No, balloon was Chris, and Matt's room was with the Irish dude, actor, Taken. I'll find you, and I will you. Oh, what's his name again? Cindy says, how does she get back to old Twitch streams? She can only go back so far to watch yours, so she want to watch, but there's that's the thing with the Twitch streams. After I think 2 weeks or whatever, they get deleted by Twitch. You can't preserve them like the YouTube live streams for how long we want. It will then after 2 weeks it will be whatever deleted or whatever. With all the Stern Triplets reactions that weren't uploaded on YouTube live stream, and it's because we just can't fit it in the upload live stream anymore, an upload schedule anymore, because we got so many content creators reacting at the moment, and yeah, we have to keep it fair, obviously. And you see also that they're not any reactions as much as the Stern Triplets. We got 100 Stern Triplets reactions uploaded. If you check the playlist on the YouTube, not a single content creator has 100. They have the most right on the show, and we got all of them in the pipeline also. And yes, and also as we talked about this on another day. What also other various reasons. But the solution is also for everyone who wants to know. As soon as we got the Patreon set up for the show, all this stuff will be there. All this stuff, Sternio Triplets reactions that are not on YouTube live stream. All from all the other content creators and of some celebrities, all the stuff that is not allowed because of copyright there, all this stuff, movies and shows as soon as we try them out, will be all on the Patreon. All of that. So, song reactions, all be there. All this extra bonus stuff will be on Patreon. And yeah, because that's then, again, for various reasons, the only platform we can post it there. As soon as this thing is ready, I'll let you know. And you can, yeah, can go to Patreon then. If you think it's the right thing to appreciate me, guys and guys. And Alice says, oh, crying Brandy Candy getting the love. Oh, it was this woman. It was okay. It was this whatever was screaming in like, hey, my name is Brandy Candy. Get this tattoo. This was the one. That was the moment. All right. This one woman who people said she was drunk and the mom of someone, but this was not proven. Okay, this person was interrupting all the time.
I think that it did start a trend of interrupters.
They put this as incredible? Of this rude woman? Nah, bro. I wouldn't. Not at all I would put this incredible. Not at all.
I feel like on our shows, but overall incredible, hilarious. Like
I think that show was just.
Okay.
I think that it did start a trend of interrupters.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Because you got a lot of attention and people are like, oh, wow, I also want to have this attention. And for her it worked. Bro, not at all I would put this in there. Oh, incredible. Not at all.
I feel like on our shows, but overall incredible, hilarious. Like
I think that show was just incredible, and that didn't ruin it for me, and it gave me something to laugh and joke about, and it was like fun.
Oh, there we even see her, bro. That's the first time I see footage of her, how she looks, and when she screamed it.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Oh, there was even a TikTok of someone they found to put it in. All right. I mean, yeah, you can laugh about it, right? Laugh about her, what she did here, right? And don't care about it, right? That's obviously, right? Don't be mad about it. No. But don't give her any attention. That would be my thing, right? Don't give any attention. Like on the show, right? Hey, stop, lady. Good. If not, we have to remove you. Cool. Done. After she did like 3 or 4 times, right? At the first time, we can say it a little bit more, you know. Hey, please respect the show here. All right? Appreciate it. And after a certain point, you really have to give us a little bit more of an edge to it. But yeah, I wouldn't put it. It's their show, right? It's their show, but I would definitely not put it on Incredible what she did.
Matt scrambled our eggs and ate them for breakfast.
Your eggs?
Oh, this incredible. Also, I say incredible, bro. This prankster Matt, it was like a crazy plot twist villain Matt.
For my breakfast.
Case in point. Don't fuck with me.
Incredible, bro.
This was an incredible.
Yeah.
This was absolute cinema. The plot twist of a century, because I truthfully have never been so blindsided in our career.
I fully
agree. Right there.
Fully agree.
Alice says, help, they're encouraging people for real. That the triplets put it even as incredible. Maybe for the next show, if there will be one. Yeah. Right? Some of the fans maybe keep this in mind for the next time. Yeah. Maybe also not the best move for them for the next shows if they want to have the people respecting the theater etiquette or not, right? And behave in a proper way. But yeah, we will see.
Beer.
Okay, bro. Matt at it again here. Oh, and is this the recent moment? Is this the picture they posted last weekend? When there was no Friday video?
Where does it go? Dude, this might have to go in major. I think that this has to go major, right?
No, because I think that there's too many people, like...
Okay, Matt, what? What's going on?
I think it's like, out of all 3 of us, Matt gets the most constant debate and discussion around, like, the way he looks. Back up, I got the tape, I got it in my hand. Relax. I think it's a mega min.
I agree.
Okay, because of the fact that the people are making this big of a fuss about it.
You look bad, I think, once again, the topic of discussion. But no, it's like, it is exciting to be a fan and be like, oh my god, my, like, favorite celebrity, my favorite famous person, my favorite YouTuber, my favorite internet crush has a beard. He looks different. Like, I get what they're thinking. Like, I think...
Whoa, that would be a reverse thing for this show, right? Because just imagine I shaved this all off, bro. I think that was all, what? Bro, right? All of a sudden, like where like chin is like here, right? Like here, chin, and roop. No, bro. Bro, I'm gonna keep this beard, bro. I'm telling you this, bro. I love my beard, bro. I love my beard. But obviously, there was also a time in my life where I had no beard, and I also loved my face without the beard, obviously. But I also love my face with the beard. But I think by now it's also something like a trademark. It's like a trademark for the UDYZYZ show, right? Not only the mask and the U on the forehead, but I think also the beard. It's like one piece of the whatever three-folded Trinity trademark here, right? Like the red beard, the mask, and the U. There's like those are the three key components of the trademark, I think, visually. The visual trademark of the UDYZYZ show. We have way more than the visual trademark here of the UDYZYZ show. That's, right, what we do here are energies. That's the biggest trademark here of the UDYZYZ show. The beautiful, valuable, exciting, entertaining, truthful, upright, forward-rising, best energies we got here. With all of me, Guys and Gyals included on the UDYZZZ show, right? But in terms of visual, I mean, it's also like, that's the logo of the UDYZZZ show we got, right? The logo that you see on the YouTube and Twitch profile picture, whatever, right? It's the mask. It's the red. It's the U on the forehead and the red beard, right? So yeah.
I think it's like, to me, mega mid because I'm blood related to you, but to the outside viewer, I think it's a major moment. But I refuse to put it there, so I think we're gonna land on mid.
I really love that breakdown and that analysis, Nick, and I couldn't agree more with you.
Okay,
Matt, I just think like, I don't know, man.
this is what.
I listen. I want a Jubilee video.
Oh, okay, we know this one.
How do we rank this moment in our career?
I honestly.
Okay, the Jubilee one. You guys told me also a lot of behind the scenes stuff that was going on, before and after this Jubilee stuff. And Alice says those are the photos they posted last week. Yeah, the beard mad, right? To ease the pain of the fried video. Alice says she would be like, yeah, what is that, right? You do this without a beard. What the F is even this? Zaddy, chill.
I think it was an incredible moment, and it was so fucking fun, and it was like a crazy like YouTuber pivot moment. But the fact that the people at Jubilee told everyone to match, and we were one of the only people who did match, was really embarrassing.
Maybe go with trash, right? Not Mega.
If we weren't all wearing white hoodies.
I mean, because of the moment, maybe they had fun with Jubilee thing itself, but maybe because of the matching triplet thing, that would be trash for them. Aside from that, probably higher, right? Because they had not a bad time there, I think. Right?
I would say incredible.
I completely agree.
But
okay, would have been
because
good.
we're matching head to toe, it was head to toe was major.
Okay, major, because it was just a little. Okay, just for the outfit, so it's not trash for them, alright.
One of the
it would be maybe a little bit tough, right, on Jubilees just for this thing.
craziest moments.
What?
Come on, bro. The Doc Ock moment,
Dude.
Doc Ock.
Her entire spine had metal on it. My shorty looks like Doc Ock, and I'm like, you're surprised you're setting this fucking thing off and you're walking through with a fucking metal vest on? Like, are we
There was the TSA story, right? The crash out story time.
for real? You look like Doc Ock going through fucking airport security, setting this shit off. You didn't think to
With his buckle on his sneaker, right? And this was this video, right?
tell him, oh, I'm fucking laced with metal. Let me walk through this metal detector. The fucking shorty's all shocked she's getting detected with metal.
this right here.
That was a career establishing rant.
This right here.
That was a
This was when I
life-changing rant.
realized, like, holy shit, Nick ranting in our videos is like
The funniest thing ever.
The key.
Okay, Nathan. No. There must have been earlier then, because the most recent TSA airport rant was 2024. There must be whatever. Then 2023, when 2022 went mad when Chris noticed this, right? Because 24 was already established. Okay, it was another one, probably. We haven't reacted to this one.
Key to success.
And that's the thing. I've met so many people being a YouTuber, and this is one of the moments that they're like, I knew that you were funny when I watched this clip of you.
Wow.
And like watching it back, I'm like, I don't think it was like that funny.
It was unreal.
But I do think it was really, it was a major moment.
It was this to me is incredible.
I think it was incredible.
All right.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I believe this is a moment all young YouTubers look up to.
Okay. Building up some tension here. Alice says, no, it was like one of the first Nick rants ever. Okay. One of Nick's first ever rants, alright.
YouTube plaque. 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay, celebrating, yeah. Okay, man, I'm gonna put myself here, bro.
Probably the most incredible out of anything on this list. Like, I think that was a really pivotal mental moment in my life.
I fully agree.
Yeah. I think above incredible.
Ooh.
Really? I agree.
I think that's gonna be like the best one on here. It was joy, it was bliss, it was confidence, it was courageous, it was our future.
Correct.
And look at me now!
Look at me now. No, the zoo video. Zoo video major. Definitely.
Like, round of applause. Incredible. Like, we need to get back on our back. Get back.
The 6 minutes observation at zoo cost them $10K to film.
In our bag. No, incredible. Like, we need to get back on our back. Get back in our bag.
No, for sure.
And we need to invest some money.
I'd say this was
They go with incredible.
feeling like Mr. Beast. Feeling like
no,
Mr.
I was
Beast
not
feeling.
feeling like Mr.
I
Beast.
was.
You were feeling like Mr. Beast.
Bought a zoo for 24 hours. I was feeling like a beast.
No.
The merch collection with the subscriber.
It was like,
video,
it was perfectly aligned.
Dude,
It was so fun.
nothing could have been better than that.
It was a great time.
Nothing good and bad in this. Nothing good and better. Color song, right?
I feel like it was our first ever boys trip as well. That was like as bros.
As bros, that's Chris one, bro.
Like a really
Slogan.
big as bros experience.
It was, and we haven't really done.
No, but it was like
we've done a lot.
I think that we also like the as bros shit, like you guys joke around about.
But truthfully, doing all of these things here, from Mega Mid all the way to Incredible, like I love doing it as bros. Is that
A Sturniolo Christmas.
Okay.
This was a
the
really
calendar.
fun series.
this was crazy? I think.
What did we do?
You want me to read it?
Post every Monday to Friday?
The first video we posted was reacting to your Christmas
I
confessions.
don't need to hear all this.
5.
We reacted to this one, right? Did we react to the Christmas confessions? We reacted to Christmas Smash or Pass Christmas characters. Christmas confessions. Have we this already? I think we had this already. Yeah, we had this with this one father. No, this one kid or the fan of them, a teenager, whatever, old, well, maybe also already adult. But they were telling about their dad was giving his wife a toy as a present and put it under the Christmas tree, and the kids opened it up by accident, like his love toy. This dude, bro, this father, bro, he's doing it wrong.
4 holiday vlogs, 4 podcasts.
Wow.
We posted, that is actually crazy. I think that moment was the most amount of content we filmed in one period of time.
Is that when we did the Christmas intro that people hated though?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a second. It was just where they were sitting there, right? It was not walking around vlog type. They were just in the studio, right? Fading in, fading out. You guys said there were no intros from there on anymore.
Yeah, but that, like, look what everything else we did.
I know.
I actually don't think that that's the same time frame.
It was a different Christmas.
I think that's the full
it's the
next
same.
Christmas.
I think this was major. I don't think it was
I
incredible.
agree.
I think a Sturniolo Christmas was like a major fun moment. It didn't blow my fucking socks off.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
I think this might be incredible for Nick.
Let's see it.
The Cut the Camera podcast.
Yeah. I sound like JoJo Siwa.
Being guest on my podcast?
Okay.
Bro, with my raspy voice today, I also got a little bit of JoJo Siwa in the voice, bro. we had it a little bit different also a few hours ago because we already 8.5 hours in, bro.
The first thing that comes.
Let's listen to Chris JoJo Siwa voice.
The Cut the Camera podcast.
Yeah. I sound like JoJo Siwa.
Being guest on my podcast?
Okay.
The first thing that comes to my brain is that one clip of us dying, the murder mystery pod.
Oh,
When
yes.
we were dying laughing when someone was getting struck in the head or something.
Yeah.
And then the Team Orange, the girl got killed and they got the orange socks on. So
I think that our podcast.
podcast.
I think that our podcast was incredible.
I think Matt's speaking and you're interrupting me.
You just scared me. I thought so did he. Scared me too.
Back with no regrets, but we did it when we were posting 3 times a week, and it was pretty exhausting. But what a fucking blast!
What
Major?
I'd say major. But like.
It teeters incredible.
I think it does teeter. I think this is the first teeter totter.
I can get along with that.
Because I
Triplets, hands in. Next up.
Yep. One of my
I'm hyped! Let's go!
Okay, bro. In the Krispy Kreme donut, there's something that makes them go wild.
What's next?
What? We have the collab with
Oh, good Quen look like we're feeding
Motherfucker.
stuff influences.
incredible.
Bow.
Put a hole in the fucking wall.
You think I could put a hole in the wall
Bitch,
smashing it?
slamming it like that? Yes, absolutely.
I think that collab and then also just all of our other collabs.
Sorry.
I hate talking to my brothers, so
That was essentially the only collab that Matt ever did with someone, right? I think. Right? Like Chris and Nick had various one with Tara Yummy and with Jake Weber. Also, Matt was there, right? Also with Jake Weber in the car, right? But those two, but oh yeah, because there were no solo. That was the thing. No solo Matt collabs because Nick was with this one interview podcast. He went Zach show. What was his name? And yeah. With Larray, he did solo, and also Nick did solo, Larray solo Tara, and Chris did solo Tara collab. Nick on the Two Brain Cells podcast. Yeah.
there's another person in the room that I can talk to and bounce off of.
Oh, who is you? Ow, ow, ow,
Gonna rewatch.
You stop. You don't fucking disrespect Matt.
What I'm saying is, I feel like we put Nick's new haircut.
Incredible.
Okay.
I think growing up, every single person that we met was like, you guys are so funny, you guys are so funny, you guys are so funny. And I think it's because the three of us find ourselves funnier when we're with anher person.
Correct.
Like, I think we were YouTubers who are meant to collab.
Like, and if I'm not mistaken, we went number 1 viral.
About to throw hands, all three of them.
Well, that was like a lot of like an AI. Like it was like having like an attempt to almost start fighting. We went number 1 trending! Alright, Matt.
Tantrum. You know this from How I Met Your Mother? Right? This energy drink. Tantrum. And that's just, yeah, Matt did some. Oh, yes, the ghost hunting, right. Sam and Colby was also where he was with them. Yeah, it says Matt has no solo collabs. Yeah.
Are you ready?
I hate when it's directed towards me. What? It's not, I'm just talking to my lovely brother. Oh,
Okay,
no.
freak. Okay, freak. You're uncomforting me.
Our collab with
No.
Sam and Colby!
Exactly what I just said about Quinn's.
Bro, what are the odds that we came to this? And Alice already said it. Alice, you have already watched the video? Or it's your first time reacting also? She already watched it, right? And also saw it coming.
Same
Or she just knew from her head with the collabs, obviously.
experience.
You know, I had to double it. And if I'm not mistaken, we went number 1 viral.
They went what?
You know, I had to double it. And if I'm not mistaken, we went number 1 viral.
Oh, they went number 1 viral at that time on the YouTube, whatever charts. Hot. They have, do they have like a hot 100 or whatever? Right? I think, right? Trending, number 1, whatever.
Were you trying to scream?
Try again. I'll edit it.
No. And if I'm not mistaken, we went number 1 trending viral. Ah! You know I had to do it. Colby Jack!
I think for Nick it will be mega mad. He said he's so annoyed with people screaming this when they see him and whatnot.
Incredible.
No.
Yes.
Top 3 cheeses. Vermont sharp, seriously sharp, and mozzarella, and Parmesan. Those are 4. What's Colby Jack. Colby Jack!
Colby Jack was my favorite thing in our whole career.
This one? Are you dead
I'm
serious?
serious, Colby
It's
Jack.
time to fucking do some soul searching.
Top
That's
3
your
cheeses.
Are you serious?
Colby Jack.
Stop.
This,
Stop.
this, and I'm being totally truthfully honest, it's another cheater. That was like, dude, the MLB it's the second team.
I think it was such a cool moment. I think that
It's totally truthfully honest.
But Alice says, yeah, they went number 1 trending on YouTube from their collabs. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. There was like, ooh, Sam and Colby and Triplets. Whoa.
It's another cheater. That was like, dude, the MLB it's the second team.
I think it was such a cool moment. I think that it's not funny to me now because it's been hammered into the ground deeper than earthworms scavenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so dead. It's so dead. But it shows our energy through what car videos are. It emulates the perfect car video humor, and it is exactly what we did.
analyzing our car videos like he's like a fucking.
How about the tier list on the wall, Chris? Giving me shit for analyzing the videos. We're analyzing everything. We created a fucking paper tier list that we're utilizing, pasted to our wall.
Going to another rant right away.
Shut the fuck up! Are you kidding me? You shut your bitch ass up. He's like, bros analyzing our video. Take a look at the wall!
All we're missing is strings and pins. We're halfway to detective status, you fucking freak. Are you serious? Oh, giving me shit. You printed this shit out.
I'm saying you're yapping about it. Like,
Okay, man, just whatever, bro. He's roaming around, bro. Boom, boom.
it's a video. Chill out.
Holy smokes.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're joking now.
Oh, who is you? Act like you want to do something.
Okay, yeah, well, okay. So some sort of maybe also Nick was ranking it like in terms of when it happened and what it meant for the career, right? Not what he feels about now, right? Because again, like us and it's dad and whatnot. He had also his other. It wasn't a vlog he said on a cover. He also like, bro, he said he was he was very exhausted or fed up with people screaming at him, "Call me Jack." But yeah, he took it at what it did itself for the career and also the moment, and showed, he said, right, what the energy is about in the career. That's why he gave it more like, because I was like mega mid. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong.
It's her grandma.
Alright!
It's the best video ever.
Oh, who is you?
It's her grandma.
Danielle, stop it.
Oh, who is you?
I'm your grandmother.
Lean back, acting like you gonna get up and do something. Get up and do something.
Do you remember Bobo and Coco?
Who?
What?
Oh my god. No, we never said that on the video.
I know.
Dude.
These are the scariest looking people on earth. Seriously, this is like mega mid. The scariest.
Me and Matt and Chris always joke around because there's this one video of me, Matt, and Chris where like I don't know what we were doing. We were like explaining something else.
I
had like red hair. Matt's wearing tie dye and we're like the baggiest shirt ever.
I really
Like,
like
we
a
look-
tight pink hoodie.
And Matt, we look-
Matt had like a fly.
Literally had a full. We
front,
looked the worst we've ever looked in our lives in that video.
We always-
What is that video?
I don't remember.
Where'd you?
But I think we were like also editing on a new software and it like mixed the
Mangled
colors.
me.
Yeah.
My shirts are just like my hair.
Alice says mushroom mad because of the hairstyle. Okay.
Ooh, I look like I was gonna beat up.
Wait.
Ooh, I look like I was gonna beat up.
Okay, mushroom mad. Yes. Okay, bro. Well, Nick's hairstyle. Well, it's different. That time he already got like a little bit of like a side spin to the hair, right? Okay, yeah. He has more like straight nowadays. If he covers the forehead, or he also had a short middle part era also.
My God,
I look worse than you.
you do look awful.
Alright, this might just look like a photo of Jason Tatum. But if you
You're
look
in the
close-
Hey, we got Nick here. Chris.
right between his legs, a photo of Jason Tatum. But if you
You're
look
in the
close-
back.
I'm right between his legs.
Perfect timing. Perfect place. There you go.
Whoa!
Hold the fucking
That
phone.
to me is incredible Bostonian moment. This I have to say, like us going to the Celtics game and working with them to make content and them gifting us stuff and being able to sit courtside, bring
Oh, they made content together with the Celtics. Okay.
two of our best friends ever. This was an incredible. Yo, Incredible's higher. That's for sure.
That's the teeter line. Up.
Incredible's like right there.
Yeah.
No.
No, do that.
Right there.
Yeah.
That
See, and I'm
was-
not even a big sports fan, but what a Boston experience.
Right?
It was awesome. I was bleeding
On the
out.
Jumbotron, it was.
Yeah, it said STURNIOLO's triplets, as you guys name.
Yeah. So this is when I went on stage with Skies.
Wow.
Someone
Okay.
tweeted it and said, "Is that Chris Sturniolo on stage with Skies?"
Wow.
And he confirmed it by saying, "That's the bro."
Wow. That incredible moment for young Christopher.
Alice says on her live, Mushroom Matt made people think Matt was gay. The Mushroom Matt hairstyle? Okay.
Yeah. I mean the Cowboys.
Honestly, the 7
Oh, yeah, that was the 7 million subscriber special.
mil vid was so fun and celebrating 7 mil with our horse friends. But the zoo video is better, and I don't know when we're gonna hit 8 mil, but I hope to top the zoo video and the cowboy video.
What a great take.
I think
Yes,
that
yes.
the cowboy video and hitting 7 million subscribers was major, But we could have went more all out.
We
could have went more all out for 7 mil. I'm gonna do this. It's self-deprecating and it's putting ourselves down. But I think this is a major mid-teeter line. To be honest,
I completely agree with you, and I will say though, the only thing that makes me want to bump it up to major more is because video aside, I felt connected with nature.
That's the thing, right? Also, I think the experience, like riding a horse, right? And you have to connect some sort of with the horse, with your mind, right? Also, some people also whatever, with your soul, whatever you want to call it. You have to connect with this horse, this animal, this creature in a sort of like a mental and also emotional level. You have to connect with it to control it. You have to do this, right? Because not a lot of whatever, kicking the horse. No, bro. The horse feels you. You don't only feel the horse, the back of the horse. The horse feels you. What is inside of you, bro? It feels you. What you feel. They're very sensitive, bro. Right? And it's a very interesting experience, bro. I also talked to us when we reacted to this. Right? It's like this animal is like, people say it's a majestic animal, but also it feels so majestic when you're sitting on this animal and control it, right? It's a majestic feeling also for yourself, just so cool. And I think, this experience probably was also for them, incredible, yes. But they may also go like, what did it do for the career, right? Not only like personally for them, but what did it for the career? And that's maybe understandable that they say, hey, we could have done a little bit more on top of this, right? With the horse maybe. Or this special.
And the animal, and I had an overall video aside, I felt connected with nature and the animal.
Wait.
To be honest,
I completely agree with you, and I will say though, the only thing that makes me want to bump it up to major more is because video aside, I felt
major said for them.
Connected with nature and the animal, and I had an overall great experience.
I think we needed.
I don't think that I would have ever had besides YouTube.
We'll
so
go major.
I think that's major. When Julia Ernst confirmed that her and Matt never dated.
There's another Julia Ernst? Who is this? Julia Ernst? No, this crazy since TikTok is getting banned. There's one more secret she has to share. Okay, when this this little his hysteria was going on when TikTok was about to be banned at the beginning of the year, right? 2025.
I will say, this is going in the video. I will say that this was
Incredible.
a major clarity point for me. Yeah, finally. Thank you, God. You know?
Yeah.
No hate.
No hate, but like, come on.
What are we doing? Rumors.
I love rumors.
Oh, this is a joke. Okay, like Nick saying he loves rumors.
I think that we should like start. I want to be hated on. I want rumors. I want lies spread.
Nick,
Every source of media.
stop.
I'm dating this person. I hate this person. Me and this person aren't
Nick,
friends
stop.
anymore. I'm best friends with this person. I love rumors. I love haters. Hate on me. Lie about me. Let's do it.
The last one.
No!
The STURNIOLO Triplets Prada campaign. And
Oh, Prada. They went to Prada. So also, it was the first time that all of them went abroad, right? Even over the big pond for Chris and Matt. First time ever leaving the country. Nick already had some with Madison. But hey, bro, fashion, Prada, prestigious, Italy. There was a lot for them, right? A lot of new stuff, new cool stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I think for them was maybe, it was probably incredible, right? To make this experience, not only going overseas, bro, and first time for them, right? Then all this fashion stuff and Prada inviting them, all this stuff they went on the runway, but shooting. Was maybe incredible for them, right?
to Italy, first time overseas for Matt and Chris. I think that was incredible.
I think it was an incredible experience. I think I looked the best out of the three of us. I think that it was really fun working with such a major brand. Going on a trip with you guys was so fun. Such a pivotal career moment and something to really look back on and enjoy.
I think that this is a really good demonstration.
And also, Alice says, oh yeah, Matt's sneezing account made so many videos about Julia Ernst and Matt saying they were dating. Yeah, maybe fitting to this person. And also, Nora says the fact that people more often think that Matt is gay, that people think Matt is gay more often that they think Nick is. Okay, that's what she said. That with the she's saying even Lorraine thought Matt was the gay one. Anna says Matt is just dating everyone at that point, she's saying. And Alice says, yeah, she noticed that at first people assume Matt is the gay one. We had this conversation right also in the past. Anna says Matt is just soft most of the time, she's saying. Maybe that's giving people the impression of him being gay. Right, she's trying to say here. Because they're also pretty tough gay men, bro. You bet. I mean, yeah. Or what you bet. I mean, again, they can be pretty soft-headed, like straight guys. And they can be very tough gay guys, right?
Of just
let's... Bro, have you ever watched the movie Legend? Right, with Tom Hardy? When he was like, some sort of like, yeah, acting out the life of the real people like the Cray brothers, right, in London. Pretty, yeah, notorious, famous or infamous, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, criminal brothers, gangsters. And, yeah. Was it Ronnie? Was Ronnie the gay one? Ronnie Cray and Reggie. No, Reggie was straight. He had his girlfriend, and yeah, Ronnie was the gay one. And this dude was crazy, right? This dude was crazy for one, like insane type of crazy, but also tough. This dude was tough, bro. Right? So yeah, you see.
Just everything. I really do think that it makes sense.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. We hope you enjoyed it.
And also, Ella says she heard people say that they are all gay and they all have the zesty accent, like the triplets. Okay, people saying this. And Ella says she was on Insta and all the comments didn't know them and we're calling them all gay. On what post? It happened. They didn't know them. And Ella says that's the thing. People who start to react to them always say that they think they're gay. People, reactors who react to the triplets in the beginning think they're all gay. And Nora says it's either that or because he is the tiniest out of them. Either way, it's stereotypes. Ella says people were commenting, what are the odds that all the triplets are gay? And Ella says, you was like help, like you did this, or what do you mean like did those people, or you were like help? Alice says she was like help. They do not know them. Okay, it was Alice. She was talking about herself. Alice says someone just reposted a clip of them arguing, and all the comments said they're all gay. What is giving gay for them? Like for all of them, like those people. It would be interesting if they could elaborate a little bit on this, right, to understand them maybe. And Alice says, yeah. She has seen many reactors say they're all gay or have the gay accent. A gay accent? What? I mean, one of you guys told me there's a reactor out there that thinks they look like the white version of Chris Brown. That's what one of you guys told me, that there's a reactor out there that does this. That says she doesn't know. She might have been. It might have been the voice. Okay.
So very much.
And if you liked it, please like it and subscribe. And let us know if you like the tier list, what you want us to
tier list in the future. Like, do you want us to tier list?
Like Matt in this yellow hoodie.
Stop.
Incredible.
Stop.
Matt with
Stop.
the beard. Incredible.
Stop.
Nick in the stripes. Mega mid.
Ooh.
Chris's jokes on the floor.
Terrible. Wouldn't even put
Mega chart.
No, below mega. Mega mid. Double M. Mega.
That's triple mid.
That's mega mid.
That's it.
Oh, an old one. That's it. Oh, they have a new outro song. Oh no, it's even an old one. I think they had this somewhere in 2022 or whatever, right? Rarely that was in there. Not the guitar at the end. This smooth guitar. Alright, bro. Alright. So, yes, that was entertaining, and therefore I want to give this like, STURNIOLO. There you go.